Hi, hey, hello, welcome. I am Jen, and this is RJ Crochet. Now, as you can see, I'm back home, which is sad but also kind of good. I miss the sun because it is grey and rainy and has been grey and rainy since we got back, but I'm back with all my other yarn. So, swings and roundabouts, right? And as you might be able to tell from my voice, I think I'm getting sick. Um, so, since we got home, I am working on the second front panel for the Mountain Ridge cardigan. I have started the first front panel for the square beigey cardigan that I'm making, that I'm freehanding. I have made quite a lot of progress. Give me 2 seconds. On my raglan cardigan. It's getting quite long now. And these colors are awesome. I'm on my second skein of it. I have 2 left after this, so I hope it is enough. I've done the split for the sleeves here, so wish me luck, and I will update you throughout the week on how everything is going. See you in a bit. Goodbye. I'm not very well, as you can probably hear from my voice, so I've done very little, but I'll give you a teeny tiny little update. I have blocked the back panel of the Mountain Ridge cardigan. So now it is nice and soft and fluffy. And it's going to be quite big and it's going to be cozy. I've got the front panels blocking in front of me. I don't know how I've done this, but I'm pretty sure they are longer than the back panel. So maybe I've been a bit sick for longer than I thought, because I don't think my full brain capacity is working. I've done a bit more on my raglan. So now got a bit more of the body. It's coming on slowly. The square cardigan, the block squares of my cardigan that I'm freehanding, I've done nothing on. Not a thing. And it's been a couple of days. The Toni's cuffed Cardi, I haven't done anything on either, to be honest. I've basically just been napping. Trying to nap and laze in front of the TV and just trying to get better. Yeah. So that is my update for you. I'll hopefully have more of an update soon, but they're just trying to get better. See you later. Good morning, good morning. I still sound terrible, but I don't feel as bad as I did yesterday, or as I have been feeling, which is good. So that is why I'm dressed, ready to go back to work today. It is very early in the morning, that's why the lighting is weird at the moment. Having all the coffee. So yesterday I was saying that I'm pretty sure the lengths of the Mountain Ridge cardigan back panel and front panels were different sizes. Just checked, just counted. They're not different sizes. They're not different lengths. And I am confused. Because when blocking them, I had to pull the back panel a little bit to make it like 29 squares on the mat, on the blocking mat, but the front panels I didn't have to pull. I feel like I had to push them up a little bit. So I'm confused. And I don't know if that has just made sense at all, but here we are. I hope it did make sense. I don't know what. I'm just gonna have to wait until they're dry and then sew them together and see what they're like. I'm not against taking a couple rows off, but if they're the same length, then I don't know what to do really. Yeah. Apart from that, I have made a start on one of the front panels on the Toni's Cuffed Cardi. It's in the other room, so you can see it later. Yeah, that is all I have to update at the moment. I mean, I've made a teeny tiny amount of progress on the raglan, but not a lot, so I think I did like 2 rows. But yeah, I'm trying to make some decent progress on that. Either tomorrow or later, I will update on something else that I've been working on with a few other people. I just need to get all the details because I'm filming on my phone. I can't get the details because the details are on my phone. So I'm gonna have to write them down and have them next to me. Yeah, that is my update. I'm waiting on a delivery from Hobby, because I'm working on something else that I haven't really shown on Instagram or here. I'm kind of keeping it slightly more secret because it's going to be a Christmas present for someone, so I'm not putting it out into the world yet. Just need I need 2 more balls of one color. So I'm just working on the hemming, the cuff. I don't, you know what I mean. I'm tired. It is very early. So I just need to finish that, and then it will be done. I'll probably steam block it on a hanger, and then it'll all be done. Alright, that is my update for today. I'll see you later. Bye. Hello. It's been a couple of days since my last update. I'm still obviously a bit sick. You can probably hear it in my voice. But I'm feeling a lot better. So why don't we open some Yarny Post together? So this first one is from Hobby. I don't know what to call it. But it is for one of my projects that I actually haven't shown up much on camera because it's a present. So I've got literally just needed 2 more of these to finish. So I'm just working on the hem of it now. Yeah, it's a present, so I don't want to show it off online too much, just in case the recipient sees it. So I've got these 2, and which I quite like this yarn. It's nice and soft, and it should be quite warm. And I got a 9mm Tunisian crochet hook, because one of the patterns that I have does require a 9mm, and I don't have any 9s. All I have, it goes up to 8, but nice and chunky. Yeah, I quite like that. And of course, the obligatory suite from Hobby as well. This next one isn't yarn, but a couple of things that I'm working on need buttons. But the cardigans that I'm working on need buttons. So, ordered some buttons. Let's see if I can get this in. Here we go. They're fairly basic buttons, but I quite like. I say I quite like a lot. But here we go. Let's see if I can hold that up. There we go. So that is one side, and then this is the other side. So they can go two ways, really. That way, and that way. So I could use the same buttons on two different things and they'd look different. So that's quite fun. And last one. So I've actually already opened this one, but so me and a few other crocheters are doing some crocheting for charity. So we're doing Create for Gaza. So we are crocheting some bits and pieces, so like hats, mittens, scarves, cardigans for kids, and some plushies as well. Not plushies, amigurumi. So I got some yarn for it, which I thought this was quite fun. So I've actually got two of each colour. So this one, and make sure that I pick up the right one. This one. So these are all quite fun colours. We'll open the wrapping so we can see them a little bit better. Ooh, that is nice as well. That is soft. So this is 80% acrylic, 80% wool. It is Hayfield Spirit double knit, 345 meters or 377 yards approximately, and approximately 100 grams in each. That is actually soft. It doesn't feel acrylic to me. But then again, I rarely work with acrylic, so. And then there's this one. Again, they're all the same. They're all Hayfield Spirit. Same size and weight. And obvious, yeah, softness as well. Yeah, last one. But yeah, they are quite nice. Again, I said quite nice. Again, it's like I have no other words in my dictionary. Yeah, cute, right? So project and whip update. Because I've been sick, I have barely done anything, and that annoys me because I have so many projects that I'm working on. So I've got Mountain Ridge cardigan, my square white and beige cardigan, the Toni's cuffed cardigan, my surprise secret cardigan that I'm working on, and then so that's 4 cardigans, and I'm doing the charity making as well, which I've done a fair few, but again, not as many as I would like because I've been sick. This cold has ruined everything. That was over dramatic. I've just been feeling rough. And so I was feeling okay to go back to work yesterday. And I was. I'm fine to go back to work, but it doesn't mean I want to. I want to sit at home and be well and crochet. It's all I asked for, really. I feel like because I've done my first vlog and got that out the way, I feel like I can be a bit more honest now and a bit more myself instead of being formal. But oh, 5 and this one and my raglan. I'm working on 5 cardigans, guys. Like, that is a lot. And also, I'm a little bit worried that I'm gonna run out of yarn and not be able to finish this raglan. So this morning I started on one of the sleeves. I've only done 2 rows. But I am worried that I'm not gonna have enough yarn. So I figured I'll get one of the cakes that I've kicked up. I think this is each cake that I made is 6 days of Advent. And so I've taken this last one, which is the lightest colours, and I've started on the arms because if I get halfway through an arm and then run out of yarn and keep on rhyming, I'm gonna be so upset and so annoyed. I'm sorry about the light as well. It's the evening, so I don't know if all the colours are coming out properly of anything. And also I'm a bit rambly apparently as well. Also, my camera is a lot closer to me than I have had in the past. So, nice good close up. Alright, that is my update for now. Wish me luck. And I hope that none of you are also sick. Have a good time, and I'll see you in the next update. Goodbye! Hello, 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 hello. So this is going to be the last update for this week's vlog. I'm realizing, like, I've started watching more crochet vlogs. I realize people move around a lot more than I do, like show stuff around, like what they're doing day to day. But I am just doing my mornings and evenings when I've been crocheting, mainly mornings, because I in the evenings I crochet in the living room, in front of the TV, and it's just, I feel like that wouldn't be interesting to watch. Like, I like watching other people doing it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just uncomfortable filming while I'm watching TV. So it could just, it's probably just a me problem. But I thought I would update, and the only thing I have to update on since yesterday evening is the Mountain Ridge cardigan. I am working on this first sleeve. Dun dun dun. It's nearly done. So I'm hoping that I can finish this first sleeve and tonight, and at least start the next sleeve, the second sleeve, tomorrow. Hope I can finish it, but I'm not going to put that much pressure on myself, because that will be a lot. Yeah, then I just have to block them and do the ribbing and add buttons, and then it'll be done. One of the 5 cardigans will be done. Yay! Then I feel like I can concentrate a bit more on my other ones. So I'm gonna try my hardest to focus week by week on like one project. I'll still work on others, but like my main project of the week, if that makes sense. Like, I hope it does. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna work on the majority of when the Mountain Ridge cardigan is done. But I'll figure it out. I'll see. Like reading, I feel like I'm a mood crocheter. Like, I have all these plans and like ideas, but when it comes down to it, I'm like, I just feel like, yeah, there's one thing that I want to work on. And then that one thing sticks and stays. Like, especially, when you're close to finishing a project and like either you get stuck on Sleeve Island, which I feel has been the case for me with the Mountain Ridge one. That and being sick as well didn't help. But I feel like once I get really close, I just go, 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 go. But with this hand, because I'm right-handed. Yeah, so hopefully, because Mountain Ridge is nearly done, I can get into that zone and get it done. But yeah, because the ribbing should be quite easy, should be quite quick to get done. But the sewing of the buttons has me a little bit anxious because this yarn is quite thick and the buttonholes are quite small. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'll use for that. I have some other blue yarn I have like fingering weight blue yarn, so I might use that. Or I have thread as well, but we'll see. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that is going to be it from me for this vlog. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all those good things, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.